Brentford want to sign Leandro Trossard on a 3-year deal. Yes, people, then welcome back to RASenal TV and welcome back to the RASenal Transfer Center. I hope you are all blessed and well. It's a blessed month. It is my birth month. It's my birthday tomorrow. So this will be the last RASenal Transfer Center until Monday. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to give you all the information that I have so far, because even though I have all the information that I have, I don't think there are going to be any major developments over the weekend. And I feel like it will start to ramp up again from Monday. So if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscriber button. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Make sure you get in the comments down below as well. People, as I said in the beginning, Brentford have made contact to sign Leandro Trossard from Arsenal. And they want to sign him on a 3-year deal to replace Yona Wissa, who is set to sign for Newcastle. Now, this news comes from Steve K, who writes there for Football Transfers over there on Twitter. He's got a big following. He's the one that broke the news a few months ago that Gabriel, Saliba, Saka, Wanyeri, and Miles Lewis-Skelly will all sign a new contracts. 3 of the 5 have already signed new contracts. He has spoken about Rodrygo as well, who we're also going to talk about later in the show. But he has released this news and he said that yes, Brentford are interested in signing Leandro Trossard on a 3-year deal. Now, we know that Arteta is still a big fan of Leandro Trossard and wants to keep him at the club, but we know that Trossard wants an increase in pay. He wants to start more games and everything else, but we know that there is a problem on that left-hand side between him and Martinelli, and we know that we need an upgrade and someone who is of Rodrigo, who we want for the left-hand side, because it was repeated again, like we know, that Eze signing is not for the left wing. He's seen as a central role for the 10, so he's going to be playing century, so we still need a left winger. And with this news that obviously Newcastle want to be signing Wissa as well, and I think they're going to be getting their target. Obviously Brentford want a Premier League proven winger who is ready and set. He's played at Brighton, was brilliant at Brighton. He's been a great substitute at Arsenal, great 12 player at Arsenal, absolutely. So I feel like Brentford making this deal makes absolute sense. It just depends on will Arsenal do it. Now, I'm pretty sure Arsenal will want around 20 to 25 million pounds for Leandro Trossard. There's no doubt about it. He's been a good player. And to be fair to him as well, in the season just gone, he was much more clinical than Martinelli. Martinelli had a much poorer season, for want of better word, but at the end of the day, he still has a lot more potential than Trossard. He's much younger, and Martinelli could find his form, but he hasn't had a good preseason so far. So we'll see what happens with this. Would you like Leandro Trossard to go to Brentford if it meant definitely funding in a move for a winger that we will talk about later in the show? But since we were talking about him just now, let's talk about Martinelli. And it was reported again by Jacob Benz today that Martinelli, even though he's had the problems on the left-hand side, the Arsenal fan base has been very decisive with him. Some want him to go, some want him to stay. If a big offer comes in, we saw earlier in the transfer window that there were rumors that if a big offer comes on the table for Martinelli, Arsenal might be tempted to sell. But it was released by Jacobs Ben today that apparently Arsenal are not looking to sell Martinelli, even though he has Saudi Arabia suits. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you haven't seen what they're offering yet, in my opinion. So why would you even lock off that opportunity? If they're offering like 70, 80 million plus for a Martinelli, you gotta be looking at that. In my opinion, he still has potential. Yes, I do agree, but right now we need options. We need to be decisive. We must be absolutely decisive in making this decision now, because that left-hand side is the final cog. One of the final cogs. I do believe we'll get Eze over the line, in my opinion. I do believe we will. But I feel like that left-hand side is the final cog in the machine to lock off this team and be like, you know what, we are set and we are ready to go. So unless Martinelli is going to be the backup to Rodrigo, that's what I will accept. If that means Trossard goes, someone else goes, absolutely as well. We will absolutely see what happens. Someone else, another winger that could be leaving this window is a Reece Nelson as well. So we will see what will happen with that. And of course, there is Rodrigo as well, who, again, now, there were reports coming out today from ESPN Brazil saying that his preferred destination is still Arsenal, but apparently Arsenal there was a report a few weeks ago saying that Arsenal have called their interest. There was a report today basically saying that Arsenal don't want to pay the high wage demands and everything else. But I was reminded today that the Hand of Arsenal did say a few weeks ago that obviously Rodrigo is the number one left winger target now for Arsenal. He's the number one dream target. And we've been seeing reports that at the end of the day, in terms of getting a left wing in, someone like Rodrigo, we're going to have to sell a player or two to fund this Rodrigo move. It's going to be big money. Now he does want high wages, but I'm sure if we can raise the money to at least get the transfer over the line, to get the fee over the line, I'm sure something can be worked out in terms of bonuses and add-ons and achievements you make while winning the Premier League or winning the Champions League. Incentives. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sure something can be worked out in that contract. So that is with Rodrigo. So that saga is not over because he's definitely considering a move of leaving Real Madrid now, because even though you want to stay at the club you want to play for, if you're not being utilized, if you're not being loved in that way, anyone's going to turn their head, to be honest. I want to leave. I want to go, absolutely play somewhere else and have that freedom of playing somewhere else on the left-hand side, and he would have that at Arsenal. So that is Rodrygo of Real Madrid to Arsenal. And last but not least, it's Eberechi Eze. And now, of course, I brought you the news yesterday that the release clause was expiring yesterday, and it did expire yesterday. So now he's free to go at any price that can be agreed on. He doesn't have to be Arsenal don't have to pay the 68 million release clause. Now they can play below that fee, and that's what they've always wanted to do. That's been their plan, to pay below the fee of 68 million pounds. So the number that's being spoken about is around 55 million pounds. Will Arsenal get a deal done there? I feel like it may be more, between 55 to 60 million. Eze is a very good player, and Crystal Palace are not going to let him go easily, even though Eze would like the move back to Arsenal. Basically, obviously he was a Haaland boy, absolutely, and yeah, it's a step up from Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are a great club though, and he did win the not Europa League, FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? It was integral in that run. It was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, Eze, I think we'll start hearing more on this on Monday, because the team is back in the UK now. Everyone's back in the UK now. We can get some real work done because the season is starting very, very soon. 15 days to go. It's 15 days to go. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. From my birthday tomorrow, it will be 2 weeks until the season starts. So if we can get Eze in, getting Eze and Rodrigo in before the season starts will be unlikely. I'm pretty sure we can get Eze in before the season starts. And to be fair to him, he's been playing preseason. He's been playing games as well. So it's not like he won't have any running in his legs. He has been playing games. It's just about integrating him into the team. But he's Premier League ready and he's already Premier League proven. So we'll see what happens with that. But people, this has been the RASenal Transfer Center, and I've been your host, Dini. I hope you absolutely enjoyed all that information I've given to you today. As I said, I won't be here tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm just taking some time to breathe, relax. You know what I'm saying? Just take a look at life and just be grateful for where I am right now. And I'm grateful for everything that's happening right now. And I'm grateful for all the moves I'm making right now and all the people that I'm meeting right now. And every day I'm just grateful for the air in my lungs continuously. And I will continue to say that. So yeah, I hope everyone else is blessed. And I hope you all can continue to be grateful for life. And I hope you are all blessed. And we'll absolutely speak soon. We'll speak on Monday. Unless there's crazy breaking news, then I may get out a quick video. Other than that, we will be back on Monday with another RASenal Transfer Center. Love and guidance, people. Also, do you see this jacket here? I actually had it from when I actually used to work in the armory at Arsenal. When was that? I worked in the armory about 2016, 2017. And I got another one. It's a blue one. It's like a blue and pink one. It's kind of nice. Obviously, back when we had Puma. Puma's kits weren't as decent. They weren't as decent as they are now. Anyway, that's been Dini. I've been your host, Dini. Love and guidance, people. I'll see you on Monday unless there's any major breaking news. Love and guidance, people. Peace.